Coming up on today's episode.
Character is very important. You will have a gift, but if your character is not in check, people will not call you in their projects. People call the gift, they also call the person. You have to respect yourself, as our parents tell us. Respect yourself, like ujiheshimu. Character is very key in this ministry. I've seen that so many times. I'm not saying that I'm perfect. I've messed up. That's why I learned that character is very key. But also, as I said, I don't know if I said it here, but you cannot serve God without God. You need God to serve Him. I thank you so much, guys, for coming through. You coming through is a very big encouragement for me. Because after hizo struggles zote, then apart to saying 20 manzi, you can imagine the pain. But when I saw you guys, I was like, oh, thank you, God. Thank you because your hand is upon me. And imagine I lost the footage for my live recording. There's this guy I've just discovered. Anakwanga na Ebuka's song. Anaitwaje mse?
Promise a film.
Bro.
Promise.
Wewe mse hapana. Wewe mse Rema angetumaliza. Mimi alikuwa amenimaliza. Wewe mse alikuwa anaimba, I'm like, oh my God. Tayarejesha maono yangu. Miaka yote iliyoliwa na nzige. Nimeona wema wako, nangeweza maishani mwangu. That's my favorite song. Oh my God, that song is powerful. Unioshe, nitaase nifanane nawe, ewe Yesu, nizamishe uweponi mwako That song, I listen to it every single day.
Watumishi podcast. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Watumishi podcast, the home of inspirational conversations. And as you all know, my name is Garvillo Muziq, the host of Watumishi podcast. Watumishi podcast is a space and avenue where we bring creatives and people from different niches just to come and unravel their story, how they came about, what are the challenges that they've faced to just establish their names in the different professions. Watumishi podcast is active and on all social media platforms, that is the Instagram, Spotify, TikTok, and YouTube as Watumishi podcast. Get there, follow the content, follow whatever we are able to project, and you'll be able to get insights and nuggets of the different conversations pertaining how the different professions came about. Also, you can be able to advertise with us. Contact us on our email address watumishipodcast@gmail.com, or you shall be able to forge ahead and give a conversation gearing towards whatever you wish to be produced or to be done. Additionally, we have merchandise from Watumishi podcast. Currently, we are having t-shirts and hoods. You can be able to get in touch with us through our Instagram handle, Watumishi podcast. We will be able to get the credentials and the details pertaining that, and you shall be able to forge ahead and make the delivery to your home. We also appreciate each and everyone who has taken time to always watch our podcast and invest in it in terms of time. We don't take it for granted. And also, for those maybe who have not subscribed, we want to take this time and opportunity to invite you to just hit the subscribe button as we forge ahead towards gearing to a different level. And in today's episode, ladies and gentlemen, we have the one and only, who is a gospel minister, he's a songwriter, he's a worship leader, he's a vocal director, he's a professional vocalist. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for the one and only Baraka Polepole. Welcome to the pod.
Thank you so much.
Good to see you. Good to see
you too, man. Yeah,
you're doing amazing things out here, you know.
Glory to God. Glory to God.
Yeah. I can recap first. It's congratulate you for the live recording that you did. That was Mchungaji. It was indeed an amazing time.
Yeah.
People were really graced by the Lord Himself. And also, additionally, I've seen you in very, very different stages, which is really a blessing. And one thing I can point out is your energy. You always have energy. Way. In whatever you do, you always have energy, and I believe that is what you impart even into people, which is awesome indeed. Wow. So today we just want to break down Baraka Polepole all the way from birth. Baraka Polepole in a broader view. For someone who may not sit down with you today, she'll get the opportunity to just know how Baraka Polepole came about. Maybe just as we start, where was Baraka Polepole born? What is the family composition of Baraka Polepole? Akona siblings? All that.
I was born in Congo, town called Bukavu. That's it's in the eastern part of Congo. That's where gold and everything comes from. We have everything in Congo. Like Congo is the best place to be. But Kenya also is the best place to be because this is my home.
Awesome.
Yeah, so I was born in Congo, and I have I'm the sixth born of my family. We are 12, Hanzi. We are 12. My dad is a very strong man.
Go and feel there.
Yeah, he obeyed the word. So we are 12, and I'm the sixth born. We have 4 girls and 8 boys.
Yeah. Awesome.
Yeah.
And maybe across your growth, I believe the areas maybe you went to study and to just establish as you were growing up from when you were a kid up to...
I can't remember the school I went to in primary school. It's called Mabanga, for those who have been to Goma, because I was born in Bukavu, but we moved to Goma into 2007. That's where my dad was working, so we moved to Goma, and that's where I actually spent half of my life. Went to a primary school called Mabanga. Epe Mabanga. Then high school I did at City Majengo. It's called Majengo Institute in English. Okay. But I'm saying I'm calling it in French. City Majengo. And there I was doing education. You know, in our country, after the 3rd year in high school, you choose the specific area you want to focus on. So I did education, pedagogy. It's called pedagogy. I don't know if you've heard of it. Is that word in English?
I think so.
Pedagogy. I don't know. Yeah, but it's education. That's what I did in high school. Then I did IT in the university for a couple of years. Then the Lord called me to do theology. That's how I moved from Congo to Kenya. And so I came here for studies. I graduated last year, July. So it's been 1 year.
Awesome. Where did you study theology?
AIU, Negest, Africa International University. It's in Karen. Yeah, I'm one of those students who studied in Karen, you know.
If you don't know, you better know.
I used to live in Karen, you know.
Awesome. And maybe across your family genes, were there anyone maybe presiding over maybe your siblings who are above you from the firstborn to the fifthborn, or even your parents who had musical genes?
Of course, my dad is a very big guitarist. And how my dad met my mom, my dad was like the vocal coach in a choir where my mom was the worship leader. That's how they met. My dad akakatia mama yangu. My dad is an amazing lead guitarist.
Awesome.
He also plays bass guitar, and he's a very good singer. He's a very good songwriter. Like my songs, he's the one who helped me, who corrects everything that I write. So he's the best songwriter I've ever met in my life. And my mom is a great singer. But for now, she's doing, because at some point, because of age and all, she couldn't sing. But she's now doing sax. That's what she's doing right now. She's doing sax. And actually, almost everyone in my family is a musician.
Wow.
Yeah, so I have my younger siblings who are singers. The guy who comes immediately after me is a drummer. He's called Mardoshi Mordecai. He's here in Kenya, actually. He joined me a few weeks ago.
Awesome.
He plays drums. He's a very good drummer. Awesome. My sisters, younger sisters and brothers, some of them are singers, and one of them plays keys. The other one plays sax as well, like mom. And the rest are just good singers, good vocalists. My big brother is in Uganda. I come after him. He's a very good singer. He sings high notes that I cannot get there. And also, everyone almost is a musician in my family. Or even though they are not musicians, at least they have been there, because we have one of my siblings is in the army. So at least for him, he's not a musician. He left the music industry. But our firstborn is called Mapendo. My big sister is a great singer. Yeah.
Awesome. So when you call your family, we already have a band, you know.
We have a band. We are 12, so we have a band and vocalist.
Awesome, indeed. Awesome. Maybe during your growth, when was that point that you realized music is something you're into?
I think because of the experience that my dad had in the past, or my parents, some points they were not okay with me doing music. They're not so okay with me doing music, because I had that idea of doing music full time. Like I love music so much that even when I get a job, if they do not allow me to do music or to just go for the rehearsal and sing in church on Sunday, I was like, this is not what God wants me to do. Yeah, so it was hard at some point. But of course, what made my parents believe in me is, at some point I went and did secular music. I was doing secular music. That what irritated my parents, and they didn't want me to do music because of those temptations of jumping into secular. But when I moved from secular, I now joined church fully, and there are these competitions, gospel competitions, that I was doing in Congo, and by God's grace I was winning. I have so many awards in my house. At a younger age, like, people were very impressed to see this young boy singing well. So that's how I was winning some of these competitions. And because of that, because I used to invite my parents to come and see me sing in those competitions. So when I win, they're like, oh my God, we have a singer in our house. So they're like, whatever you want to do with music, go ahead and do it. Yeah, so they gave me the go ahead. And that's where I started, like, considering music, like, you know, that's one weapon that I have.
Awesome. And maybe across your growth from as you were a child, what kind of music did you listen to, or did you hear in the background that mostly was played even in the house?
I think R&B was my favorite music from the word go. R&B is always my favorite. But also, you know, in our country, Seben and Rumba is everything. You hear Seben everywhere. So I grew up listening to such music. Back in Congo, I was not doing Seben. Like, it was not my favorite. I was into Black American music, because my church was an English church, ish, like French and English. And so I was so used to doing Black American music, you know, those stuff. But when I came to Kenya, kawana sitoboa kama sirudi home. So that's how I started doing Like most of my songs are Seben, like Congolese music, you know. Like, you cannot leave your culture. There's no way.
True.
Like we try to avoid the culture that we grew up in, but we cannot run away from it.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, so
Wow, awesome indeed. And maybe are there things that you feel music has contributed to some of the attributes that you are today, in terms of maybe how you conduct yourself, how you do things, how you react? Are there some fortes that music maybe has just brought into your path, in terms of maybe some of them that you can be able to denote?
Of course, I think God has given me this gift for a reason, because music has shaped the person I am. Of course, I have to separate music and Baraka. Like there has to be Baraka, then music. But music has helped me to discover myself and to be who I am today. Because especially music, not only music in general, but gospel music. Because you cannot serve God without God. You get? So as you sing in church, you have to be so full of the Holy Spirit so that you may lead these people. So that you may because worship is not about leading worship. It's about creating the okay, how do I put it? Like creating the awareness of the nearness of God. That's what I call worship ministry. Yeah, so I think for me, music has really shaped me, the person I am today. Because, of course, when you are always in front, you cannot live just any life, you know. You cannot just act anyhow. You cannot just live your life the way you want to live it, because there are people who are watching you. There are people you lead every single weekend. So you have to, even though they are not looking up to you, you have to be accountable, you know. So I think for me, music has made me who I am today. Of course, now, by the grace of God, I can know how to separate music and me. There's Baraka, then there's music. But to start with, music has shaped the person I am today. Like, it's because of music that I discovered myself. Music has helped me to have a patient heart. Music has helped me to have a loving heart. Music has helped me to have calmness in the storms, because when you don't want to hear any sermon, music can help you regain the strength, you know. So I think music for me is everything. Music is therapy. Music is everything for me. Sometimes I imagine my life without being a musician. I think I could have been mad by now, like the madman, because whenever I am overwhelmed, stressed, and having all these burdens in my heart, when I find myself in the music cycle, I forget about all the pain, all the, the issues that I have. So music is everything.
Wow, awesome indeed. It's a point of release.
Yeah, point of release. That's right.
And maybe who are the musical influences who have influenced you in terms of your journey? People you've maybe listened to more, people you feel have impacted you, even though they may not know. Maybe, but out of their music, there are things that maybe you grasped, or there are things that you learned from them.
Yeah, in Kenya or in general?
Kenya and in general.
I think for me in Congo, I have this lady called Deborah Lukalu and another lady called Dena Mwana. Those were my favorite ministers from the beginning. Sorry. And these people have really, really, really inspired me without them knowing. And I think I've listened to their music, and I think they have influenced 50% of my music today. Even how I sing. Dena Mwana has really influenced how I sing today. Like, I used to love women, the female voice. Because like when you're a man and you sing like a lady, you sound good. And when you're a lady, you sing like a man, you sound good, you're exceptional. So I think those two ladies have really impacted me positively. But here in Kenya, there are so many. One is Pastor Mike Manoa. That guy has really impacted my life positively.
Wow, awesome.
And if I am who I am today in this country, it's because of Pastor Mike. God through Pastor Mike.
Wow.
Because I remember 3 years ago, I had never sang in any live recording in my life. But his live recording was the first one. We went for auditions. He appreciated our gifts. He shaped our gifts. And today we can be singing all the live recordings in Kenya because he like saw us. He saw that this gift can be a blessing to this nation. So you say amekuwa blessing to us, to me personally. Saying us because of surrounded team, Yafa. But to me personally, Pastor Mike has really been my icon. Like that guy is that guy that God used to make me who I am today. Another person is Masika. I call her mom. She doesn't like it, but literally says she's my mom. She's an amazing singer. Not only amazing singer, but she's a woman of God. Like I've been around her so many times. She's full of the word of God. She's full of the Holy Spirit. She has a loving heart.
Wow.
And if there's anyone in this country who can tell me the truth as it is, it's Masika. Like Masika will praise me for the good things I've done. But when there's something wrong I have done, and I'm like, Baraka, come. I saw you hugging a lady and I was not comfortable with it. Are you guys dating or something? So she will tell me the truth as it is. Wow. That is the amazing person that I appreciate so much. Like Masika is literally my mama. So I appreciate her so much because of that kind of heart. Like she will tell you things as they are. No, you know, here in Kenya mkona hiyo shida ya hata kama msee amemba vibaya mtaambia manze uko sawa, hiyo kazi imekuwa poa, kazi poa sana. But Masika is not that kind of person. Masika, when it's red, it's red. When it's white, it's white. So I love her because of that. I love her personality. And one day I want to be like her. I want to be like her. Apart from being a celebrity, she has a heart for God. Like she's serving a God she knows, you know. I've heard a lot of verses, so I'm speaking the verses that I know I've heard in the past. Like we can tell that this person spends time with God, you know. So she's like literally, she's a pastor. Like we call her pastor. Myself and Dante the drummer, we call her Pastor Mercy. Pastor Mercy Masika. Yeah, she has a heart of a pastor. Another one is Alice Kimanzi. That's my lovely sister. I love her so much. She's very humble. Reason why I'm around her all the time is because of her humility. She's very humble, extremely humble. Like if I was in her position, maybe by now kama sasa niko na security. Kama sasa niko na security guards kwa na mimi.
Wanangojea.
But Alice Kimanzi is very humble, even how she talks with people. Like you can tell, unajua kuna wase wanakuanga nice because they are in church things. But yeye yake ni genuine. You can tell that this person, that's her heart, you know.
Wow.
Together with her husband, that's my favorite couple. Yeah, those are the people there are so many people who inspire me here in Kenya. There are so many I cannot even start counting them. But there are so many who inspire me. There's Kababu, Pastor Kababu. There's Meza from Ruak. There's Jackie Gashiri, Njoki Munyi, Joel Mangi, like Peter, PK. Those are the people who inspire me so much. I cannot count them all, but there are many people here in Kenya who really, really, really inspire me. Pastor Pitson, Rev Pitson, like he's living my life. Rev Pitson is living my life right now. You see, the desire of my heart. The person I look up to kwanza is Pastor William Macdonald. Pastor William Macdonald. Like he's living my life together with Rev Pitson. Like that is my life. The reason why I did theology, not because I want to be a senior pastor somewhere, but of course if God calls me to do that, who am I to say no? But like, you know how they sing and they preach, you know, that's the life I want to live. Like Actually, Pison is supposed to be my mentor by now, but I have to reach out to him. But yeah, that is the life I want to live. So there are so many people who inspire me. Those are just few people who inspire me, but there are many. There are really many in this country. Yeah.
And what I'm also collecting is that you also, the people you're mentioning, it, the attributes that really are a learn from, even without speaking.
Yeah.
As in, unaweza angalia hivi, you learn a few things about them.
Yeah.
In terms even of how they craft their music and everything that they do.
Yeah.
Wow, which is indeed awesome.
Yeah.
Maybe do you play any instruments?
Yeah, I do play acoustic. Not people do not know me in that way, but I play acoustic. I try to play acoustic. I can shikilia. Shikilia ibada. Na drums pia, I play drums because of my younger bro. My younger bro used to teach me how to play drums. I stopped. It was not interesting because you have to do what. But at least I have nimeshikilia ibada hapa na pale. Nimeshikilia some ibadas here in Kenya hapa na pale, drums. But naweza shikilia ibada, like if you're looking for a drummer.
Hola.
DM.
Awesome indeed. And maybe now talking about the vocal beat. At what point did you realize there is a breakout in terms of now you segmenting yourself to the vocal kind of phase, where now you decided like this is the path now I'm taking in terms of doing my vocals more, despite I know all these other things, but this is the path. At which year maybe was that you grew into that and decided, now this is the path I want to go?
I think to start with is I know my calling. I have found my purpose. I think wife ndo hajakam, but my purpose niko nayo. Purpose nayo. Purpose nayo niko nayo. I think I know my calling, and I want to be a great worship pastor in my future. A worship pastor who is grounded in the word of God, who knows, who is theologically grounded in the word, and that's even the reason why I did theology, to complement my music career, so that I'm not just any musician. Kuna hiyo, it's a gift. Anyone can have this gift, but what makes the difference is now the word of God, knowledge of the word of God. I think I know my purpose. Secondly is in Congo I used to be vocal coach. I used to train a choir of over 50 people.
Wow.
It is called Nouvelle Semence. Even if you check on YouTube, you'll find them. They have released an album recently. It's an amazing choir, and I was part of that choir. I was the coach of that choir by God's grace. And I think what made me focus on the vocal area is I was so much in love with like, you know how you lead a choir of so many people, sometimes 80 people, sometimes 100. The sound is beautiful, that I started focusing more on getting to know how I can make this guys sound better and better. When I get so now that desire to make these guys sound better, ikafanya nianze ku search hizo vocals and how to train people, because I was leading guys. So if someone is struggling to sing, then I have to have the knowledge to teach them how they should do it, you know. So I focused on that, started learning how I can teach people vocals and all. So leading that choir has really also helped me to find my purpose properly. And yeah, from there I was like, I'm meant to help guys, especially vocally. That's why I didn't focus on keys, knowing the keys. I want to focus on my thing. Like I know if I knew how to play keys, it would much better. But I'm still desiring to learn how to play keys. But my focus is vocals. I'm passionate about vocals. I'm passionate about making people sound good. Because I know as long as you can speak, you can sing. You know, for me that is my belief. So as long as you can speak, you can sing. So I think that one has really helped me to. I'm passionate about vocals, so I had to, focus on one area, because now when you focus on so many things at the same time, you don't balance well. So for me, I'm focusing on vocals right now, but I want to really learn how to play keys, so that it gives me more insight on how to make people sound now professionally. I can make people sound good, but now make people sound professionally, internationally. Like unaweza fanya msound kama backup ya Kirk Franklin. Nikifika hapo then nitakuwa nimemake it.
Wow, awesome indeed.
Yeah.
And maybe during that vocal, as you were directing the vocals, how did you what were the checklists that you used to denote in terms of growth among the vocalists? Maybe were there exercises that you used to do for them to realize, hey, umse, I can see some growth in this person. Naona huyu jamaa bado analala hapa, nahitaji tumwamshe. How did you balance it to know how is someone growing, who is not growing, and who is not growing, what should I do for them to get to the next level?
I think at the beginning it was really, really frustrating because you have that desire of people sounding good, but people do not sound the way you want them to sound. So it frustrates you somehow. But I think I learned patience. I learned patience. I used to get irritated because people are not sounding good. Even now, like, I'm so sensitive. Nikisikia tu sound vibaya, I'm like, seriously? Why are you putting this online and I'm sounding like this? But I think the thing is, I realized that everyone is putting efforts, you know, everyone is doing something to be better. And one of the things is all of us are not called to be singers. I think if we can understand that, that can help us. It can facilitate even our work. Like, we have to find your purpose. Otherwise, there are some of us who are wasting their time being in the worship team and they are not even meant to be there. Because the thing is, I'm willing to teach. That is my job. I'm willing to teach you to make you better. But if you are not willing, that's how it happens even in classes where we have one teacher, one class, one time. But I mean, mepata 80%, woko 40. So it's willingness to learn, I get. But also in music, it's very hard because if you're not willing, I cannot move forward.
Put that willingness.
I cannot do anything about it, you know. So there are so many people, like, especially in choirs, you'll see you are teaching these guys, but anakuja kwanza practice hajui lyrics. Someone like that, you cannot help them because you are learning this song, but you don't know the lyrics. Yet you cannot focus on two things. Even myself, I cannot focus on the lyrics and the vocals. It's impossible. So I think willingness is the first thing. And what I've been doing is I have to teach people first before I start training them, so that they understand what are we doing when I get. But if you don't teach them, then you're going to be frustrated. Na haitakuwa a good thing for you. So you have to teach them what you want them to do, where you want them to be, where you want how you want them to sound. And I get the importance of music. Teach them music. You cannot do practical without theory. It's impossible. So I start with theory to make sure that they understand the reason why we are here, so that when I show my face, my real face in the rehearsal, you don't take it personal. Because I've already taught you how you should behave yourself as I teach you when I get. So I think kuna wasi wako willing, utafeel kuna sauti, lakini hajui how to work with their voice, how to, like, your voice should not guide you, should guide your voice when I get. But sasa they need to be taught for them to know how to go about it. But also exercises. I do exercises with people. Now after I've taught you, I cannot start with you if I have not taken you through a class of teaching you and give you the principles before we start anything.
Getting the understanding,
exactly.
Awesome indeed. Maybe across your vocal directing, I believe there is that one performance that was done by the team that to date you can't forget. Maybe after they have already been wamefinyangwa, after they have been squeezed well. Is there that one performance that to date you still remember?
Of course. My choir back at home, Nouvelle Simons, that choir used to surprise me. Like, on Saturday, we are struggling to do this song. Like, it's been very hard. We are trying to teach ourselves get the harmonies. but kwa concerts wasa wanakushtua. Wasa wanakushtua, wanapiga hiyo kitu unasema ni anointing ama ni nini. So I think I've experienced that so many times with my choir back at home. Even here in Kenya, in my church, Nairobi Chapel, where I was serving, I feel like sometimes kwa rehearsal we struggle kuambia sing like this hazishikani so I feel tukumaliza hiyo rehearsal but ukifika kesho siku ya service wasiwana na kushtua. So I think I've had such experiences. Yeah,
awesome. Even me, I've had one with a band called Watumishi band. We did rehearsals, I included. Hey, what we did in the rehearsals, we were like, oh God. I think that night we went to rethink. Ama tuambie tu organizer atutoe kwa hii list. Tutajaribu hiyo mwaka ingine, we shall try. But guys were really, and then for me the joy was everybody is being pitched. I have not done my best. Everybody is in that position, so that made me feel very good about it, despite it was a bad circumstance. But once we came to the event, we were like, oh, okay, we guys could do this. Which was indeed awesome. I can recall an interview I had in 2022, if I'm right, at Uganda's Daily Monitor. Is it? Back in 2022.
I don't remember.
You don't remember?
See, I have a problem with that. I've done so many stuff in this life that I've lived so many lives. But other stuff I don't even remember unless someone helped me recall.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, where you talked about the struggles in terms of the ministry beat and everything, maybe pertaining that. And on that also, maybe I wanted to know some of the hurdles that you've had to overcome. Even across the ministry. I know there's a lot of things that come about with ministry that at some point someone can feel very overstretched and think like, God, hii purpose bado na umenipatia. Tebu God nipatie clarity. Hii kitu bado ni wewe tuko na wewe kwa hii story ama niko solo. And maybe what are some of the things that you've undergone through that maybe you wish even someone who maybe is starting ministry to know that these are the few things I need you to put in check in terms when you're coming to serve in this ministry. These are the few aspects or attributes I wish you to be able to know.
I think the first thing is my brother character. Character is very important. You will have a gift, but if your character is not in check, people will not call you in their projects. People call the gift, they also call the person. You have to respect yourself as our parents tell us. Respect yourself, like ujiheshimu. Character is very key in this ministry. I've seen that so many times. I'm not saying that I'm perfect. I've messed up. That's why I learned that character is very key. But also, as I said, I don't know if I said it here, but you cannot serve God without God. You need God to serve Him. Like I cannot come in the parliament and say that, I'm also part of this parliament. Ruto will kick me out very fast. So God has to acknowledge you as one of the sheep, So I think what I would tell people is start there. Know God. Spend time with God. I think I think I would happily say that I thank God for my past because it has helped me and it has grounded me in God's word for me to be who I am today. We used to pray so much. Like today, I'm a prayerful man of God by God's grace because Mimi, I cannot be so busy until I stop spending time with God. I better say no to this gig because I know I have to go to the mountain and seek God. Ngong Hills, I've spent so much time there. Hiyo baridi na hiyo baridi kiwa ndo inakuanga na donjo sasa hapo ndo inakuanga imebamba. Unaombanga na you can see the person next to you baridi inataka kubeba yo kazi kata. Yeah, so you have to work on yourself. Prayer is key in ministry. I feel I feel like in ministry what happens is you become so busy. You know what you are saying, or you've seen me in so many stages. You become so busy that you no longer spend time with God. Like you're in this gig, you're in that gig, you come. Sometimes I come home at 3 a.m. By 7 you have to leave, you know. Have overdubs G's the whole day. You come home very exhausted. Your alarm in the morning, you just dismiss it, you know. So I think sometimes we get so busy that we don't focus on God. Because it's God who helps us in our challenges. I think there's something that my mom, Masika, told me. That we saw these fans. Kila mtu akona fans wake. Unaona our fans, manze. When you are alone, they don't know what you go through. They don't even care to know what you are going through. So she always tell me that you should have like friends. These 1, 2, 3 people who, for them you are not a celebrity. For them you are a brother, you are Baraka Polepole, you are nothing to them. And I think Masika is that person for me. To her I'm nothing. To her I'm just who I am, Baraka Polepole. Una get. So I feel like we get too busy and we don't spend time with God. And so when we leave God's presence, what happens is depression. Lack of joy, you know, frustrations, you know, all these things come because you're not spending time with God. I'm not saying that, if you're depressed then you don't spend time with God. From my experience I've learned that these fans wanasema Baraka unafanya kazi poa na repost vitu zangu Instagram where I don't know. I love them and I appreciate that work so much, but they are not my first goal. My first goal is God.
True.
Because God cares more about my soul, not about what I do for Him. He does not care about the music I do. Like, He does not care at all. He can do without it. You know? So, for me, I focus more on pleasing the Lord than pleasing men. And one of the things that happen when we please men, we cannot please men and please God at the same time. Cannot please the flesh and please the Holy Spirit at the same time. It is impossible, you know. So for me, I avoid to be a man pleaser. I try my very best. Even sometimes, of course, I struggle. I'm so busy that, you know, your Bible nilifungua when. But say, I don't have an excuse. I have my phone, my new phone, my Samsung.
Hello.
I have my phone, so I'll be listening to a book of Sijui what on my way to Buruburu for the rehearsal. No wasting time anymore. Like, you can read the word anytime. You can listen to God all time, you know.
True.
So I think that has really kept me spending time with God. And I love when I'm not busy. Like this week I'm not so occupied. So I love that because it helps me spend more time in God's presence. Like even though unakuwa kushikilia when you are not able to spend 1 hour praying.
True.
When I get say I can pray for 2 hours, 3 hours because I don't have much on my plate, you know. But hizo siku zenye you are too busy that 1 hour is a struggle. This is now what gives you that foundation to go and to move forward. So do not leave God, even though you are serving God. It's so I've served in stuff in churches. I know what I'm talking about. It's so easy to leave God. Like you are serving God, but you are so lost that unfortunately you cannot even notice because you are doing God's work. So you can be lost. You don't have a relationship with that Father anymore because you are too busy doing God's work without Him. So what I would say is what helps us overcome challenges is when you spend time with God. God is everything. These people, my brother, I don't know, I told you, in Feb this year, I was going through a transition. I was a staff in a church, then I was going through a transition. And my house was locked, manze. Nimetoka Prako, nafika home, naguza hapa hivi. nitakufungua mlango kwani nilihama juu mimi naishi kwa rooftop na tumeenda kuishi juu huko 4th floor. So I was kaangalia chini kama
nimeingia floor mbaya.
Ikapata nyumba imefungwa manze. There are people who look up to me but they didn't know about it. And even though they knew about it, wangenisaidia. Una get?
Sawa.
But when you have that personal relationship with God, I accepted. I was like, I didn't complain. I didn't call anybody. By the way, I didn't call anybody. God told me not to call anyone. I didn't call anybody. I went through that myself. But still interpost Facebook no show nilikuwa gig fulani somewhere. Oh Baraka, congratulations. Oh, you're doing well. Yeah, mjui. There are things I'm going through that you never get to know, you know. So if you please people and forget God, manze, itakuwa tricky sana. Itakuwa tricky sana. Uta struggle ya ukweli.
Wow. Yeah. And maybe also additionally what I'm also learning is once you're pleasing God, I believe God in fact is the owner of all these hearts.
Yeah.
God is able to attract hearts.
Exactly, that's what he does. Yeah.
So you just need to please God. God will be able to.
Because the Bible says, I don't know, in John 12 something, 30 something, that when the name of God, when the name of Jesus is lifted up from the earth, he draws men to himself. So you know, when you lift him up, that's all you need to do. The rest, drawing men to himself, drawing men to you, drawing right men to support your work, that's his work. Just lift him, just worship him in the truth and the spirit. The rest the Lord is going to take care of it.
Sort it out.
As God is faithful, man. When you please him, when you do his work the way he wants you to do it, when you obey him, he will never leave you. He's not that heartless to just ignore your faithfulness. Yeah.
Yes, mwanadamu wadanganya.
He's not, man. Men will promise you, my brother. I saw that when I was planning my live recording. Hey, Jesus. With so much honor, so much respect. I have so many people. I had so many people who were like, Baraka, this is what we want to support now. We are going to support you. When I was planning for the live recording, I wrote, I had work on proposal, you know, sent it out to those guys who have big cars, knowing that I'm gonna get money from these guys.
Support.
It's not about prayer. I need money to be able to do this. Bro. Tell you never dust. Vumbi. These people are not picking my calls with so much honor and respect. They were not picking my calls when I needed that money the most. They did not pick my calls. My Lord brought people I have not even asked for. Like people who supported me in my live recording are these people that at first I did not think about them. Those are the people that God brought. Meaning that God is faithful. When you serve him faithfully, he will never leave you. Like it's been how many months now? It's been 8 months I'm out of work. I'm not working. I was working in church. Then some things happened that I don't want to talk about. Church politics and all. But I love my church so much. I accepted the situation as it was. I've not been working for like 8 months now. Like I started this year on the wrong leg, wrong foot. But see what the Lord has done, man. I've not lacked. I'm living my best life ever. This is the life I've been longing for. Just that I'm still trusting God for a car. If God touches your heart to buy me a car, who might say no? But this is my best life ever. Like I'm living my life, you know. You know that life where you trust God. God shows you that, bro, you only have me. Manze, hizo dozi zote zinaweza kupeka kitu. Zote amezilock huku na huku. Then he tells you, bro, come we talk. So me I thought, because in January God alikuwa ameweza kunipea favor in Kenya, nimeanza kuitwa hapa na pale. So I was like, kazi yangu sikiisha kanisa ingine itaniita. Bro, Who is God? Ambia bro, until you learn my lessons.
Nakuseclude na kwambia chakaza nikupeleke class.
Until you learn. So nimekuwa out of work for 8 months. I'm hosting my brother right now. I have a family that I'm taking care of. I'm from a very humble background. I'm taking care of my family. Taking care of my siblings, school and everything. I've not failed to do that by God's grace. Hizi gigs mnonanga tunafanya hakuangi pesa. To be honest, azinanga do. Bro, mimi nakwambia ukweli. Okay, hata tuseme kuna do. Let's say nimefanya live recording juzi amenipea 10k. Hiyo 10k nakusaidia aje? According to you. 10k na uko nyumba yako kwanza sio 10k, nyumba yako ni more than that 10k. Hiyo 10k nakusaidia aje? Transport, unajua transport ya Nairobi. Sometimes you have to use Uber because you have no choice.
Yeah, true.
So hiyo 10k bro, unafikanga home. By the time unafika home shalipa deni zote, umebaki na thao ya kununua ka half kg hiyo siku. Then the rest God ndo ana take care. So hiyo pesa kuangi pesa is gigs. Mimi ndo sijaza kuna kuanga pesa Nairobi. Mimi ndo sijaza kuona. Mimi ndo nataka gigs za free. But me I'm serving in the kingdom. Watch this. After 1 year later, I'm gonna eat the fruit of my labor. That's why I'm doing this without complaining. You may some people think they know that they are using us, but I don't care. I know from my heart I'm serving God. So one day I'll eat the fruit of this labor. So hizi giza zinanga do manze. Hata kama ziko na do hazikusaidia sana.
It makes sense as much.
Juu kwanza rent, ukisikia rent msee analipa, utashtuka. Bado kuna stima hapo bro, token. Kuna maji hapo manze, kuna shopping hata tuongeleange. Shopping ni adosi. Hapo unafanya shopping manze. Shopping ni soda tu. Shopping ni soda tu na nani. At least fridge kwe imechangamka kiasi. Fridge imejaa tomato bro. Fridge imejaa nyanya na Coca-Cola. Maziwa mala, because those are the things that I cannot miss in my fridge. But hakuna shopping maze in this life. Shopping ni December.
Shopping luxury.
December huko kwa hizo offers ndo tunafanya shopping. So hizo pesa hizi kusaidia sana. It's God who sustains us for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
It's God who sustains us. And one of the lessons that I've learned in this season is God is a sustainer. God ameni-sustain. Amenipea favor yenye siku na expect. When my job ended, I thought that my life was
going to go to a standstill.
I was like, I'm done. Because that was everything for me. Imagine after my Bible school, I get an opportunity to work under the worship pastor, you know. Of course, that is the desire of my heart. I'm like, oh my God, this is my dream job.
Yeah.
But after a moment, kazi inaisha. Get yet you had already put everything into that. But suddenly God anaku peleka kwanza aside, anakwambia bro, focus on me. I can be trusted. And God for sure can be trusted. I've seen God as a provider. He is a mchungaji. God ni mchungaji. Like I'm a good shepherd. You lack nothing. Like you might not have something, but you have everything you need because of God. So maybe I've seen God.
Wow.
I've really seen God. Yeah.
Indeed, an amazing testimony.
Yeah.
Now, even as we move to the vocalist beat, maybe as you decided to go to the vocal beat, maybe how did you denote growth in your own vocals, or maybe what are the things that you personally you denoted? Hapa hivi I'm growing in this. Nasikia voice yangu imekuwa inaendelea, dexterity inaendelea ikuwa better as I'm practicing. Maybe what are those things that you used to do or you used to denote na grow sasa inafanya hiki kitu hisi kwa nafanya past maybe the last 2 days, but sasa nasikia there's something that is happening in my voice.
I think where I can start from is humility is key. I know people are expecting me to say that I do vocal training, but humility is key. Accept to be corrected. And I think God has helped me in that area. Maybe there are people who listen to me. Someone will come to me and say, hey bro, I feel like you have the best one in this Kenya, but if you do this, we're gonna sound better. I listened to those corrections, and they helped me. Not they helped me, but they helped me to be better. Of course, I don't listen to everything. Kila mtu akona opinion zake. True. But I'm also a music teacher, so I know this is Jabba. This is a good one. When I get. So I listen carefully without explaining myself. Oh, me, I want to sing like no. I just listen, and I try to practice and to help myself, because it's actually who is gaining. Sini mimi, si yeye mwenye correction. So kama yeye amekuwa na overthink, it's their problem, but mimi nitafollow your correction na itanisaidia ku be better. I think accepting to be corrected, that has helped me. And also accepting the process. That's also another thing that you cannot do without it. Yeah, so you have to accept the process. I didn't wake up and become a vocalist the way I am today. There are times I used to, like, mimi napendanga run sana, and someone who inspires me, Joel Mangi. Mimi napendanga run sana, like that's what I like so much. But I had to accept to the process, manzi. I have this friend of mine called Faustin. He's a Congolese. That guy, I remember in a competition somewhere, I was always the winner in every episode. But he was telling me he was correcting me. He was telling me, Baraka, I know that you want to sing like me, because he used to sing. He sings so well to date, like akona ranza wazungu. I know you want to sing like me, but trust the process. Work on your voice. There's a time you won't need to force that run to come. It will just come naturally. So I think I accepted that, and I had to work on myself and to listen more to others. Like, you have to listen to people. You cannot be a singer in your thoughts. You have to listen to good singers. When I get see Rosemando. Okay, I love Rosemando so much. Like, I mean, see nani anaitwaje? Others sina jina. Like, kama nataka kuimba kama mzungu, kama nataka kuimba kama Rosemando, it's amazing. Because she's a very good vocalist. Kama nataka kuimba kae ni sawa, lakini kama nataka kuimba music ya sasa, ya kisasa, then you have to listen to kina worship. That's the best worship team in this country. I love my worship team, but that's the best. Like, if you want to sing like them, then haimbangi kama Rose Muhando. So you have to listen to kina Kak Franklin. Have to listen to them. So you have to listen. You have to open your ears and listen. So me, I listen to people. I listen to guys. I can learn from anyone. When I get. So kuna wase wengine anaimbanga hapo, wanamsikia, wanasema mse ajui venyewe kitu anafanya ni noma sana, mimi nitaichukua. Kuna get, nitaenda ni work on it. Nikipiga mahali utasema mse ni mnoma, kumbe mimi nilala kwa mse mwenye ajielewi. Kuna get. Yeah, so I have to listen to others, how they sing, but also I work on my voice. I do vocal warm-ups every morning. I think in my apartments, everyone knows that in that house there's a gospel artist huko kwa hiyo nyumba, because I shout sometime. I do vocal warm-up every morning to just, even though I'm not singing anywhere, just to keep my voice warm, because you never know, neza pata gig anytime. So kama hujafanya vocal warm-up ngori, but lakini you have to take care of your voice. This is napea ugali baba. Hapa ndo ugali natoka. Sasa kama utake care gari yako, itaharibika mapema. So you have to really take care of your voice. There are things that I do not eat. Like rice affects my voice.
Oh, okay.
I know it doesn't make sense to other people, but for me it makes a lot of sense.
Tulikuwa tutoke hapa tukule pilau. Cancel hiyo order ya pilau.
Hapana, si cancel manze. Hiyo nitakula. Nakula bali naimba leo. Yeah, so I think rice affects my voice, or men affect my voice. Milk, not most of the time, but sometimes. Maze kuna hiyo ati ukikunywa soda sauti inapotea. Kama sauti haiko. Mimi soda haiaffecting sauti yangu. Kama sauti haiko. Mimi naweza kunywa soda anytime any day. Nitaimba tu naimbanga. Yeah, so at least there are things that I don't eat just to protect my voice, you know. Yeah, pilipili. Like unataka kuwa mwimbaji poa. But pilipili unasumbuana na pilipili. Sijui unaenda kwa baridi bila kuvaa jacket. Sijui unakunywanga soda all the time. Mimi that is my particularity. Like mimi, another person ni Pastor Mike. Pastor Mike Manoa anaweza venye sisi tunakunywanga maji kwa stage. Yeye anaombanga orange baridi. Piga orange baridi zima hapo. Na naimba huko juu range ya huko. Unashangaa msee. Kwani? But sasa kuna wase wenye wanakuwa affected by some things. So you have to know what affects your voice. True. And make sure you take care of your voice. So take care of your voice if you want to be a great. There's anointing, of course. Anointing, but sasa sauti pia. Mimi I cannot be on sana spiritually kwa concert ya msee mwenye ako off. That is my honest opinion. You cannot organize a concert and sing off.
Really?
Of course nakwanga hiyo off ya you didn't hear the key, monitors that sound vizuri, so unaanza kutoka kwa key kiasi. But from the beginning to the end you are singing off like it's clear that you don't work out your voice.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, so me says kula rice before any activity. My people I work with, they know I don't take rice anywhere. Yeah, so because rice affects me, it also affects my stomach, but I realized that it affects kumi na my voice pia, because my stomach was like, stomach na wewe nitakula tu si nitakunya dawa, but sasa it used to affect my voice, that I stopped, because najua rice inakuanga very small, so when we eat rice inakuanga zimekaa kwa vocal cords hapa somewhere juu ni tudogo na get, so unless you drink hot water isaidi ku clean, but ukishaikula inakuanga zimebaki somewhere hapa hivi. Even omena, it has some stuff that stay here. So you have to make sure you take care of your voice. Yeah.
Awesome. And maybe pertaining that also, how important is rest for you?
I'm the wrong person to ask this question because I'm still working on it though. But rest is very important. For me, I cannot sing without. My voice depends on rest. Of course, food mingi has in affecting it because of God's grace. But rest is very, very, very important for me. If I do not sleep 8 hours, nitaimba 1 hour sauti ipotee. Una get. So rest is everything. It gives you the energy for the next day. So, but if you don't rest, ta shut down manze. Mwili si chuma. Ta shut down. So, mimi kama sahi, as I told you, niko na shida ya niko na wound kwa vocal cord. So I get, so I cannot sing high notes now. Okay. So hiyo ni lack of rest. Unaimba kila mahali all the time. So you don't have time to rest your voice. So maybe my voice has an issue because I cannot, sauti yangu haiendangi. Una get. So if sauti haiendangi, so mimi nita keep on singing. So sitajua when to stop. Una get. Yeah, but sasa when such things start coming, that means I'm not resting enough.
Not resting enough.
Yeah, so rest is very important. Yeah.
Okay. Nimeona tu macho nikajua ni cut.
Ndio mnakula break au mnaendelea?
Sisi tunaendelea. Unless Baraka wants some few minutes of.
Yeah.
Pertaining the voice also, we have different we call them vocal techniques. We have runs, we have what riffs, we have what and all that.
Vibrato.
Maybe which are the vocal techniques you love employing most of the time, or some of the time that you have the space to? I've heard you doing some clean runs.
I love runs. They are medicine for my soul. I love runs because they are like, sasa if eka runs kila mahali, then it doesn't make sense.
Yeah, true.
But me, I love runs so much. I can sing a whole song with runs without even vibrating. I also love vibrato, but it's not my favorite. I can vibrate, like I can vibrate, vibrate whatever. I can like do it. It's one of my strengths in my voice, but I do not use it so much because if your vibrato is not clean enough, or if you've not worked on it properly, somehow inakuanga off. Somehow vibrato inakuanga off. Hata kinani ukifanya editing, I know producers will tell me, will agree with me. Like when you don't do it properly, producers are the struggle to even edit your voice kwa machine zao. So I prefer runs because when it's precise, it comes out well. But vibrato bado inakuanga na challenges somewhere. But I can use both. Yeah.
No, awesome. Who is your all-time vocalist? All-time. Yani ule unaangalia hivyo sema, this guy is a good vocalist, man.
In Kenya,
anywhere in the world.
I've spoken about Joel Mangi so much in this podcast, but he's my best. That guy sings. Oh my Jesus. There's Joel Mangi, there's Pastor Mike Manoa. Those are the best vocalists I know. I'm talking about men because I'm a man, so I have to. Those are the people I follow the most. But also I love Alice Kimanzi's range. Wow! I've never had that range anywhere in my life. She has the best range ever. And there's another guy called Tim Grand. I don't know if you know him.
Yeah, Tim Grand.
Woo! Kuna mwingine anaitwa Christian hapa Kenya. Wow. Kenya has good singers. Like kuna real vocalists in this country. There's this guy I've just discovered. Anakuanga na ebuka song. Anaitwa Jomse.
Promise if young.
Bro. Promise. Huyo mse hapana. Huyo mse Rema angetumaliza. Mimi alikuwa amenimaliza. Huyo mse alikuwa anaimba, I'm like, oh my God. Yeah,
Promise
so
if young.
yeah, there are a couple of vocalists that I do love so much how they sing and all. Women kwanza hapa Kenya, ladies I cannot even count. Almost all the singers in this country, they sing so well. Ama? Kuna Spencer, kuna sijui Suashira. Kwanza Suashira with her runs, she has the best runs. Yeah, runs zake nakwanga hivi. Very clean, precise. We have Liz Msavuli, we have June
Shama.
Hey, that's the best soprano in Kenya. There's Gloria, there's Chela. That's my cycle. So there's so many amazing music ministers in this country. I think, Meds. Do you have another person like Meds in this Kenya?
Meds has a unique voice.
Yeah, we don't have.
Unique.
We don't have. Yeah.
Wow, amazing. Maybe across your vocal growth, I believe there may be some challenges that you had to overcome vocally. Maybe you can just mention a few that you just had to put in work and to ensure that you're out of that zone as you were starting. Of course, I know there is too much time that was taken to just be able to navigate and just get the crisp voice that you wanted to attain.
My brother, I think I'm not the best vocalist. I'm not the best vocalist at all. My voice is God's. Like my voice depends on God. I remember at some point I stopped singing, not because I wanted to, but I was still a very sinful person, and I think it's because of in Congo, God gave me some favor. I started becoming a celebrity at my younger age. And, just being in the world, running after women and all. Okay, women running after me. Because when you're a celebrity, you don't run after women. Women running after me, I gave up, like, allow the devil in. And I think God punished me at some point. My voice was not there, my brother. This is true. This is not a story, a made up story. My voice disappeared for very many months. And my friends, my fans were telling me, Baraka, you don't sound the same. What is happening? Are you okay? Is your voice okay? Because usanii ulikuwa umeniingia sana. Then I found myself in the world. Nikaanza kufanya everything that people in the world can do. So God punished me. My voice went. My bro, I was a very good singer. Yeah, if you check on my YouTube, I posted my first song ever in 2014. That was the first song I did. I was singing high notes, like nilikuwa naimba huko juu. I was singing like a lady, literally. I was a soprano, literally. But because of that, God punished me somehow, and my voice disappeared. Like I was not singing. That's how I became a preacher. Because I didn't want to leave God, so I focused more on becoming a preacher. That's how I actually shaped my preaching skills. Because I couldn't sing anymore, but I was more in the intercession and preaching at that young age.
So in this period, what was going through your mind? I'm just trying to...
Yeah?
What was going through your mind in this period?
I was giving up because I cannot do anything without my voice. It's not there. The runs, the vibrato, they're not there anymore. I tried to, like, it was so weird. I've never understood that to date. Like, I couldn't sing for real, my bro. And I feel like, just as I started, my vocals belong to God. And I think, as I said, my vocals depend on God. Like, everything I do, maybe how God works with me is, kama niko na mahali nimeanza kufall, he touches my voice somehow. I get. Yeah, so I know I've had so many challenges with my voice, but I know the source of those challenges. It's when I'm not working with the Lord. Like my voice is literally God's. That's why whatever I do, even my projects, nakwanga God's projects. Even my Mchungaji Love recording was God's project. Because there's nothing I can do on my own. My vocals are heavenly. Like, si zangu, si mimi ndo na work on my vocals. Because there are things I do that I don't even understand myself. Another thing is, you have to accept, like, not to accept, but you shouldn't have fear to mess up as a vocalist. That's what kills so many people. They have something in mind, but they cannot release it because they are not sure of how it's gonna come out. When I get, but for me, whatever I think of, I do it. Kuna zingine, of course, nakujanga off, unaumia, but you've learned. Next time you'll do the same thing better.
Yeah, true.
So as a vocalist, don't ever be afraid. Usikwai ogopa kutoa kitu. Do it. That's what's funny. Kila kitu ovyo. Just do it. And yeah, my head voice has come out of lately because I have let it out. When I get, it's because I used to sing very high, but I was like, if I cannot sing high, then let me work on my head voice. So my head voice can go anywhere, because for me, I can sing like Catholics. I can do like I can do that without struggling. I can go higher and higher without struggling because I have let it out. Yeah, so siogopi ku mess up. So naweza ifanya ikatae kutoka, but at least I tried. You know. Yeah.
Wow, awesome indeed. I'm talking about still on the voice. I went through your music discography. You have quite ni noma. So nikukumbushe zingine labda umesahau. 26 November 2019 you released 2 songs. Umecheza na Neema and Kiti cha Enzi. 25th June 2020 you released Azalite. Yeah. Featuring Wasi Josphat.
Yeah.
12th April 2025 you released Monday to Sunday. Also, you are in a collaboration with John Bozier on Breathe on Us, with Eugenia Ombui and Gordon. And then you featured also on Sojourn by Kasi Jojo. You featured also on Deep Within by Wanza Kwanza. Then you did your own live recording Mchungaji live recording. Then hivi karibuni you've also headlined Sissy Winans show that it was I think in Uhuru Gardens.
Yeah.
Wow, such a broad category, you know.
Yeah.
And I'm seeing growth, you know. Nilienda nikaziangalia moja nilianza huko 2019. I was sharing with my brother tukiwa na yeye. Umeona huyu ni Baraka, ni Baraka Polepole hivi alikuwa anakaa, as in you see the growth, you see.
I actually sang also in the concert ya Hillsong when they were here. I don't know if you saw it. Kuna videos nili delete on my nili make private on my YouTube channel, but I also ministered in that when Hillsong was here, I think 2 years ago. I was doing some seben there. Yeah, so I was last Sunday I was with Lacrae.
Oh, Lacrae.
Yeah, I was in that event. Was invited by my big brother, someone I honor so much, DJ Moz. And he's the one who invited me at Sissy Winans as well. Yeah, so.
What is that quality that makes you one of the most sought after vocalists, according to you?
Do I have?
There has to be something that people see. They can't just be saying, oh, it's Baraka Polepole. I want Baraka Polepole. And I want Baraka Polepole today.
I think if you're a pastor and you want a best worship leader, I'm the best worship leader ever. Why? Because I think God has really helped me in this life. I'm not only a hype man. I cannot only do seben only. So many people know me as a worship leader.
Yeah, true.
So I don't have a preference in terms of music. I do seben, I do white music, I do Kenyan music.
I've seen you,
You know, I can even sing Kigosho when I get theater Makongolese, and I've just been here for a few years. So I have that open mind to learn from other cultures and to implement that in my ministry, so I can survive in any country. That's me. I can survive in any country. I can do well in any country, not because I'm so good, but because of that heart that God has given me. I can learn from anyone, you know. So I feel like I'm not the best vocalist, as I said. I'm not the best in seben. Ngelelo is the master of seben in this country. We have so many amazing guys who are doing very well in terms of music here in Kenya. I was actually in Eldoret the other day. I saw another guy called Simon. Huyo msee alipiga seben, nikapeana microphone, nikachukua filimbi, nikamwambia acha mimi nikuwe dancer, because he was so good. Oh my God, and he is a Kenyan. He's in Eldoret. So I'm not the best at all. There are people who do amazingly in churches here in Kenya. I think I would say it's the grace of God, and it is the will of God also for this particular season. So there's nothing very specific about me. There's nothing very special about me. It's just the season and the grace of God upon me. That's what I would say. Because DJ Moss could call Ngerelo. He could call praise band. Another pigia anyone. Just as I said, kuna wase wanafanya kazi poa kuniliko in this country. Maybe I'm still an upcoming artist. But them, they are doing a very good job, and it's so clear. But if I can get to these platforms, it is by God's grace. Sometimes even myself, I don't understand. DJ Moss sijai muomba kuniita, alinitext akaniambia, "Hey manze, unaweza mind come through." I get. I'm like, why me? Who am I even to be texted by this big icon in this country? But yeah, I think it's just God. It's just God. Yeah. There's nothing I have that I've not received from the Lord. Yeah.
Wow. Coming into music composition and songwriting, I believe there has to be an inspiration as to how your songs come about, and maybe what is the process like for you to just get your songs down?
Yeah, I know this sounds cliche for some for songwriters, but I never sat down and write a song. Never. I've never done that. I think I did that in the past, huko kitambo. But as I was growing in my ministry, I don't sit down and write songs. Actually, all the songs I got from Chungaji Live Recording, 70% of them were coming from dreams. All of them from God.
Wow.
Like all my songs come from God.
You download.
Kuna songs zingine zenye kuna msee ameandika song anasema hey Baraka, this you can sound good with this song. Let me send it to you. Anakupea tu song hivyo. Alikuwa inspired. Maybe they don't sing. Like kuna a brother called Eric who helped me in terms of songwriting. But most of my songs they come from God. And also reading the word is also key in my songwriting, because naweza soma verse fulani imenibariki somewhere, and then unashangaa uko mbele hata don't even think about it. Umejipata kwa stage mko unaimba kwa service, unapata tu song imedrop, nachukua. That's why I usually go with my phone kwa stage. Unachukua tu phone unaanza imba hiyo vocal. Yeah, so that's how I write my songs. Yeah, it's very rare to find me sitting down and write songs. Yeah.
Okay, amazing. And maybe what is that one message that you always wish your songs to carry to the audience at large?
Message of encouragement. I usually tell my people who are around me, that I think God deals with me as if he's dealing with a senior pastor, a bishop, because the things I've experienced in my life are enough to encourage people. Like maybe my purpose is to encourage people. Of course, in my songs kuna kwanga za worship, kuna kwanga za lift up the name of Jesus, za kufanya nini, but most of my songs are encouraging songs. Unajua Monday to Sunday, I don't know if you followed that lyrics properly. Kwako sitafela, inaona mimi unaniona, nachokosa jana na leo nami ni kesho utanipa. When I get, those are the encouragements that my songs carry. So I think I've been called to encourage people. I know there are so many people who are about to give up, especially those in ministry. We go through stuff that no one will ever know about, manze.
True.
Umevaa suti every Sunday. Kila mzee anajua kwa sawa, but kuna vitu tunapitia. But these songs are for me just to encourage people, not to give up. Yeah.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
And in case you've not caught up with those songs, get to your YouTube channel hapo.
Yeah.
Finya hapo search button after Baraka Polepole Zachary, if I'm not wrong. Baraka Polepole Zachary.
Yeah.
Click on it, you'll be able to see all the catalogs of the discography of his songs. Listen to the word, listen to the message in it.
Yeah.
Be encouraged as you even progress in your life.
Yeah.
And maybe also, maybe additionally, how critical is it for even maybe a songwriter to just have a skill in an instrument, in your sentiments?
Pardon?
How critical is it for a songwriter to have a skill and an instrument? Because at some point, maybe you might not be having instrumentalists who are close. And sometimes you want to tune things, maybe as a song comes, you want to play it around. And even maybe as you go along is how even some more lyrics come about.
Yeah, I've accepted my weakness. I'm not so good in instruments. What I do, I have friends. Whenever I have a song, a new song, there's a guy called Gift Buire.
Buire Gift.
That's my best friend.
Wow.
I always call upon him, naambia manze. So nachukuanga keys kwa keyboard kwa Masimasika, because I'm neighbor, we are neighbors with Masimasika. Nachukuanga keys kwake, na naita rafiki yangu naambia manzi come tufanye kazi. Yeah, so Buire amenisaidia sana. Atanisaidia kwa kuplay keys as a musician, ananisaidia ku arrange. So I'm not limited. Buire team, Chela, and Ula, Misa. Yeah, me I call upon them. When I have songs na waitanga home, naambia manzi nikujeni home, mtasonga ugali. Fanye kazi ya Mungu. Watanisaidia ku implement the song in a sound much better than mimi peke yangu ningekaa na guitar kuanza ku work on the song. Yeah.
Quite amazing indeed. And maybe in the arrangements also, as you arrange, do you also arrange plus the vocals, or you just arrange the verses? doing that?
Okay, for the vocals, until I get the structure of the song, then I can arrange the harmonies of the song. Because when you work on a song, every time you work on it, kuna kuanga kitu mpya. Every time you rehearse that song, kuna kuanga something new that comes. So until the song is well arranged with the band, then I can think of implementing the vocals. Because when I implement the vocals, then zikuwe off na hizo ideas are MD. So I wait until MD amepata structure ya nyimbo, all the chords ziko sawa, then I can now arrange the voices.
Okay. And in some of the songs, maybe you might feature other people, and maybe what is the co-writing process? For example, when you're featuring maybe let's say you're featuring Bwire in a song, and maybe you have already come up with the sculpture of how maybe the chorus and maybe your verse, and you want now to co-write, maybe you want him to do the next verse, or it can be the other way around. How is the process like? Do you first lay it down, or do you give him like, this song, the vision behind this song is this and this, it's anchored here, so as you come up with, or as you continue to come up with your verse, this is the vision you're expecting?
Yeah, of course I do. That's the first thing you have to do.
Okay.
In my live recording with Sue and everyone, Alice Kimanzi, I had to give them the vision of my live recording, what I want to achieve in my live recording. Then I give them the vision of the song, like what I want this song to talk about, you know. And I give the background. How did I get this song? How did I get this? Maybe chorus pekee unaget. So nawambia, this is how I got this chorus. I was going through this, then God dropped this chorus. So when you are thinking of a verse, just know this is where I want to go with this song. Unaget. So it depends now, like nimefanya verse 1, verse 2, ama nimefanya verse 1 na chorus na bridge, then naambia Sue work on your verse when I get, but this is the idea of the song. But kuna ingine idea like when I was doing my live recording, siogopi kamwe, I got it when I had an appointment with at least Kimanzi to just write that song together. But before I left the house, God dropped a chorus in my mind. Mimi, which one? Mimi, siogopi kamwe, siogopi elele, siogopi. God gave me that chorus, and I think also the verse 1, I think, oh Yesu tukuze milele Yesu. So I think that's how it was. But when I met with Alice, then tuka implement, tuka write as the song together. Unaget. So at least alikuwa anajua, nilikuwa nimemwambia I want us to write a song mchungaji mwema. So she has that idea in mind. Unaget. So now when we think of the song, we think about this one. We had the Bible here, Psalm 23. Tukachambua Psalm 23 yote. Tukasema, so we can place this here, this here, this here. This is how the chorus can sound. So we wrote it together. So it depends. But kuna songs zingine yenye mimi niko na verses zote ine. Nasema, okay, Gifts, I want you to sing with me this song, but this is the verse.
Oh yeah.
Like I'm teaching you my verse. You're not coming with your verse. You see ende kinyume, unaget. So kuna hizo songs hizo, na pia kuna hizi zenye umeimba na msee work on the song together from scratch.
And maybe are there songs also that you've written and you've given to other artists to
I have not yet done that. Okay. I'm still trusting God for that same anointing here, Rev Pitson. Yeah, but I have not yet done that. I've helped people to write their songs. I've implemented their songs. Nikawaongezea maybe bridge ama verse, but sijawahi andika a full song nipe mse. Bado sijafika hapo, but Mungu atanisaidia
kabisa. To ministry and worship leader and everything pertaining it, maybe what are the critical things you've learned as a worship leader in terms of dealing with people?
I said it, patience, my brother. People have their own issues. People have their struggles. So you have to accommodate people. just as they are. You don't want them to be like this, the way you want them to be, but to just accept them as they are and accommodate them. And I think I've seen kuna wase wanahonga pia weird, like how they talk, how they act. Kuna msee anampea tu opportunity ya kukua friend, ya just have a conversation. Maybe hamjakuwa hata friends, but already anaanza kuact disrespectfully, una get. So kuna wase kama hao, what I do is I just, sorry, but I just have to cut them off, because I'm like, hey, this one is not honorable. Me, I love people who are respectful, because I know people who knew me, I'm very respectful. It doesn't matter your social background or anything. I'm very respectful to everyone. So I usually expect the same thing. Unfortunately, I don't receive the same thing, but I'm very respectful. I honor people, and sometimes I expect the same, but I don't receive it. But I have to accommodate people, because your ministry is all about people. It's about God first, but it's about people. Like, you cannot go sing in the house. You sing in front of these people. These are the people who support your ministry. These are the people who share your posts. These are the people who support you. So you have to accommodate them, and even though they are weird sometimes, have to accommodate them. But it doesn't mean that you will now allow them in your cycle. You choose who to be in your cycle, but you love everyone. How the Bible says, love your neighbors, you love yourself. You just love everyone as they are, with their weaknesses. If you can correct something, do it. If you can't, of course, just know how to
navigate around.
Yeah, to navigate around. But for me, the thing that I hate the most is being disrespectful. Like, maybe I'm not a social media person. Even my Instagram right now is being handled by people. So I'm not a social media person. You've texted me on Facebook, my brother. Facebook. Hata wewe unajua. The last time ulikuwa Facebook ni lini? Yeah, so you text me on Facebook, then I reply maybe after 1 week. You're like, oh, unajua mimi ni fan wako, mbona I reply after 1 week? You're like, bro, I can't be on social medias all the time. It's impossible. I have to spend time with God for you to enjoy even my music. So social media shouldn't be my first thing. But so kuna wase kama hao very disrespectful, but you just humble yourself. You reply to them, say I'm sorry for replying late. I've been having a couple of things. I've not been able to come to Facebook, but here I am. Anything you want to say, you get. Come on, text nani kunaitwa the TikTok. Me, I'm not a TikTok person. I cannot even see that text. At least Instagram, I usually get most of my connections from Instagram. That's a very official way of communication for me. Although it's like wasengine ndo wanapost vitu zangu, lakini in terms of communication, I read the text most of the time. And also WhatsApp and calls. Calls are the best actually. When you call, it's best because even though I cannot pick it, I can call you back, But text, text 1 million, you can start replying to every text, Yeah.
Lots of people need to understand that you might love an artist as you wish to love, and as it is, but also there are different things that these people do. They don't just always stay
on phone all the time.
Like nakuja kesho hapana. No. It's also respecting, despite you yourself also you've been busy doing something before you came here, so there is that mutual respect that I expect also. Nini nikwambie nini as in
tuna music inakuwa complicated because maybe uko kwa studio kama sahi hapa simu yangu iko
huko,
so you can't expect me to reply immediately. True. So tunahona we are in these spaces most of the times. Yuko interviewers, yuko studio na record, yuko rehearsal. So hizo vitu zote, we can be on your phone all chatting with people all the time. I try my very best to chat with my fans. I try my very best, and I'm always nice to them. Kama sijakuwa nice nisame, but I try to be very nice to everyone. I'm very accommodative. But it's not all the time. Like, siwezi go on my phone all the time. I also have a life. I have my family. I have my family. I have friends who need my attention fully. So yeah,
and also there are seasons that you just need to relax.
Relax. Yeah.
relax,
Like I've not used my Instagram for the past 1 week so far. So if you text me on Instagram, then I'm so sorry. So when those seasons Mungu anakuambia you need to focus on me.
Yeah, true.
So you need to stop social media. So if you're not obedient, then we're going to please men and forget to please God.
Talking about the baby is called Mchungaji Live Recording. Even before you get to Mchungaji Live Recording, how are people able to get the merchandise? First, I want people to promote the merchandise.
Yeah.
How are they able to get the merchandise?
Just call me. My number is everywhere. My number is on Instagram. Like my number is not private. Sijafika hapo bado. Bado sina management. I'm the manager. So my number is everywhere. Reach out from Instagram. My number is there. Exposed, it's everywhere. So you can reach out anytime, and I'll myself I'll deliver it to you.
Wow, awesome.
That's what I do. Like
what do you have in place?
I have t-shirts. I have also hoodies.
T-shirts, hoodies.
Yeah, that's all I have for now.
Okay. Producer, kumbuke, put them on the pod. I want to see them. Wow. Mchungaji Live Recording, such an awesome time in the presence of the Lord. And I believe there has to be a process that you had to do to just put all these things together. And maybe, how was the process for you? In a nutshell, how was the process? How did you to break it down, like from the vision to the process to the implementation to the view now?
My mentor, Pastor Mike Manoa, always say that you have to be sure that you've heard from God before you do a live recording. You have to be sure that it's from God. Otherwise, the frustration, my brother, you will go mad. What happened is my job ended in January. And my life was very hard because I didn't have any savings. I do savings. I save. I'm a good steward of finances that God gave me. But December a lot of things happen. Sherehe. Lakini ni godly sherehe. Sherehe. Also family. Maybe I'm a family man. My family is my life. If you're my girlfriend, and you don't. My family does not matter to you. We cannot do even 1 month together because my family is my life. Sometimes I have nothing, but I sacrifice even the small thing I had to make sure my family is okay. I cannot be eating pork because pork is my favorite meal. I cannot be eating pork in Kenya and, so... in January, I had nothing, Manzi. I traveled to Uganda. My brother was getting married, and we have a very small family. So if one of us get married, you have to contribute. Not come only. You have to be part of the wedding. You have to be part of the marriage. So I went home. So ukifika Uganda, you have to spend money, bro, because you've come for your brother's wedding. You have to spend money. My bank, manze, nikachota bank. Kachota bank, nikasema acha kwanza ni furahi. Si Januari tuko hapa tutarudia. Tutapambana tena na maisha hapa Januari. So I came back to Nairobi and suddenly my job kaisha. That was the hardest season of my life. I didn't have, unajua kazi imeisha, but unapata uko na savings kama za 100k kwa account. So, of course, utalipa rent kama 5 months as you figure it out. Unaget. But manze, siku hata na anything. I was myself. And myself. So job ikaisha manze. It was very hard season for me. Then ilisha vibaya until I was going through a church hurt. So nilichukia kanisa for real. Siku nataka kusikia any story concerning church. Any sermon. Nasa unajua Ngong tuko surrounded na makanisa. Na kunasikia wasio bof. Ukisikia music wanapiga huko kwanza wanaimba vibaya, you are like seriously just stop singing, you know. So it was the hardest season of my life, but can you imagine that's where I got the vision from Mchungaji from.
Wow.
In that particular season
is where it was birthed.
God told me, I want you to do live recording. I want you to record these songs. I want you to gather people and tell them about the story. I'm like, God, you are not serious. Ebu serious, God. Like, you know, I was working and, you know, ukikuwa na job, it's easy because, you know, nitaweka 10K every month. Nisaidie
sort a few
issues. Attend to few responsibilities. But in a job, how am I going to pay for the rehearsals? How am I going to pay fare for people? How am I going to do this without this job? But God told me, can you trust me? That's where mchungaji came from. Bwana ni mchungaji wangu, nini sitapunguka. That's where that idea came from. Because I was like, God, okay, I obey. But you know, the idea was I was planning to do it in a service. At our church, there's this service called I Praise. It happens every last Friday of the month. So I was like, I want to do it there. Like ikuwe tu kwa service, ni record two few songs na ishe hivyo, then ni post. Monday to Sunday I did it there in that service and it came out well. So I was like, kama Monday to Sunday inaweza toka poa, then why not other songs? Because Nairobi Chapel has good quality of instruments and all. So that was the idea, but the one in charge of that service was like, no, we cannot allow that in here. What if you just do on a Sunday afternoon, we give you the space, you do the live recording. It was like, am I sure? Because I didn't want it to be a full live recording because I know the expenses. But God told me, go ahead and do it. I was not working Manze, but I was doing the rehearsals in the studio. I don't know how. I was struggling. In that season, February, nifungia nyumba. Nilikuwa natoka parako ya mchungaji live recording.
Why?
Kapata nyumba imefungwa.
Tricky.
So God provided for the rehearsals. So I was using studios zenye si studio yenye napenda mimi. But at some point I love Nakipo. Nakipo was my dream. Unaweza kuwa na dream car. That was my dream studio. So I came to Nakipo, asked them how much it was. Nikaona hata si pesa mingi. But wakaniambia, bro, usilipe sana. Wewe ufanye kwanza practice for your recording. Hizi tutakulipa tutajua baadaye.
Wow.
Una get? Hiyo ni favor yangu, not you. So you see, God just covered me in that area because he knew how I was struggling. Like we have to spend over 6,000 every session I practice. Yet we don't have even the source of income. I didn't know how it was going to be. That's why I got the idea of writing the proposal and everything. People were not supporting. People were not responding even to you. It was so frustrating, manze. Sometimes I wake up, I feel like I want to give up. Sometimes I wake up, I'm like, hey, this idea came from God kweli ama ni mawazo yangu tu. I want to prove to the church that hiyo church imali nilikuwa nawaka, I want to prove to them that I can do on my own. I can do something without them. Hey, but God akaniambia, bro, you just trust the process. So it was very hard for me. But the people I was working with, they were also very amazing. Imagine kuna siku fulani msee wa timu yangu akalipa rehearsal. Ananiambia, hauna pesa? Mimi nikumtest, nikamwambia, mimi sio nitakufanya parako sina do. Ni how much? Nikamwambia, tawewe. Hebu tuende tufanye parako nitalipa.
Wow.
So God just raised people to stand with me in that area. My brother, to cut it short, because it's a very long story, this needs another podcast for me to explain about the process of Mchungaji live recording. 2 weeks later, 2 weeks before the live recording, my live recording was postponed by the church that was hosting my live recording. Kulikuwa na vitu mingi happening. Kulikuwa tuna fight mingi tu kila mahali. Like 1 week to the event, sikuwa na pesa. Sikuwa na anything. Mixer we hire, it was 700K. Mixer only. sijasema about lights, sijasema about instruments that we have to hire. Mixer only almost 100K. I didn't have the money, I didn't have anything. I was like, I'm going to give up. This is not working. Nikaambia mse fulani akuja ashonea watu wangu nguo za recording. I didn't have the money. Faith, nikaambia kujeni mpime kwani nini? Akuja akateka measurements. So nilikuwa sijawalipa. So Friday, the live recording was happening on Sunday, right? On Friday, I had a company that was to bring the lights, screens, and everything. Manze on Friday. Sikia set up, bro. Napigia asa achukue simu. Kaniambia, bro. That's the person who was in charge of like kuna mseme I was not the direct contact now. So the person who was the direct contact now kanipigia simu kaniambia manze, sorry to tell you that these guys wametufanya mbaya. Ati wako na gigi na hawezi make it. Bro, tell never pressure. Pressure ikapanda mbaya I was getting mad. When Friday,
kuna siku moja tufike.
Siku moja to the event. Kakataa akasema wakuji. Manze, I was about to die. Sikuwa na do. Like unaweza kuwa na do ya kusema amkuji ni sawa. Sitachukua wengine. But sikuwa na anything, juu ulikuwa favor, ulikuwa nipea favor. Juu nilikuwa nitalipa later. Manze, even the process ilikuwa tough. Very tough. I cannot kuna vitu zingine, as I told you, we need another podcast for it. Like if you want the details, like we need another podcast because by itself hiyo ni ingine session ya 2 hours ama 3. Yeah, so it was a very tough journey. I was not working, I was struggling myself financially, but God gave me the vision. The good thing is God trusted me with that vision, and so I was so prayerful. As I am by God's grace, I was so prayerful, asking. I was telling God, if you leave me, mimi na wewe aibu. So hapa your life is in danger and my life is in danger. Tuko pamoja hapa. So ukinimess hata wewe hata unajaribia. Wasa wenye naambia na trust God, watasema kwani which God are you trusting? So it was very hard for me, but God made it happen. What happened that weekend? The church where I was holding my live recording, they usually change the decor depending on the new sermon series. So by God's grace, date yangu ikaanguka hiyo siku ya wana change decor. So changing the decor is not the thing. But what was the thing? What was God doing in that season? The decor, they didn't know our colors. The colors that you are wearing. But the colors they put on that decor, they were the exact colors for Mchungaji live recording.
Wow.
Because the poster and the trousers that you are wearing, like unajua unaweza ona poster sema maybe this is their main color for the events, but that was green and sijui maroon or mustard or something. But wasi wakaeka exactly the decor yenye nakaa trousers zetu without me telling them. Yo Saturday I cried. I was like, this cannot be a man. This is God doing this.
At this Sunday is when they are changing.
Na screens wajua hiyo place ina need screen. So hakuwa na screens. The screens tulikuwa tunasema tutakava space na screens, but screens walikuwa wametuharibia siku hiyo Friday. Akasema wakuji. So hiyo the same day nikapata msee akaniambia. Nikapata one of the pastors in that church akaniambia, "But I have a friend of mine. Anafanyanga light. Hebu acha nimpigie." Nikampigia akasema, "Mnaweza nipa half, mnitalipa half later." Niwalete light. Akakuja the same day, hiyo Saturday. Ka set up lights. Like I was seeing, I'm like, this is God doing this. On Thursday before the recording, I was able to cover the money for the mixer. If you ask me how, I don't know. Seti I had a sponsor. Mpata msana kutumia kathao. Msana tuma ka 20K. When I get, we didn't even ask money from Like kuna msee anaitwa Jane Bosia, that amazing worship leader. That lady, I will never forget her. Like she sent me some money the time I needed that money the most, because they were telling me that if you do not book this mixer now, itaenda watu wengine wanahitaji. So akanitumia pesa nikatuma immediately. So like God just raised people to support. But you have to make sure that it comes from God before you do anything. Or don't do a live recording because everyone is doing it. True. Make sure it comes from God. Because let me tell you, after the live recording, it went well. We were blessed. We were many. Someone was asking me, how is your... Who is your marketing manager? My marketing manager is my phone Vivo. I don't have any marketing manager. It's just God who brought people. True. God who gathered people. It's God who convinces the heart of men. There's nothing I did. I didn't go to any radio. Watumishi podcast ni ndo mkoma nanisaidia hata kupost. Sikuwa nawasiwa kunisaidia kupost. I didn't go to any radio or to any TV to invite people. But people came. Like that place was full. Inajanga na 2,500 or something. But people were many. They were even standing in that live recording. There were so many. And the reason why I cried, because people were asking, mbona mzee ukijana alicry, alikuwa emotional. I was not expecting that, manze. I did not expect that love from people. Like nafika napata imejaa huko mwisho. Wow. Kila msee ako na firimbi. I'm like, this is God. That's God. That's why I'm not that emotional. But that day I cried. Seriously, Baraka, you're crying. Oh my gosh. Yeah, so that was God doing that. And I'm so grateful for Kenya. I thank you so much, guys, for coming through. You coming through was a very big encouragement for me. Because after hizo struggles zote, then upatu was saying 20 manzi. You can imagine the pain. But when I saw you guys, I was like, oh, thank you, God. Thank you, because your hand is upon me. And imagine I lost the footage for my live recording. I lost the videos. I have the audios. I have not told anybody. When I was coming here, God told me to finally say it out. I've lost my footage for the video. My videographer was attacked by some goons, and they took everything that he had, including all the cards za kanisa, because he was going with the cards home that same day to now copy, then bring back the cards to church. But manzee akashikwa na apatana wase, sijui nani aliwatuma. Apatana wase akachukua everything that he had, including the cards that had my footage. And I've not been able to announce to you this because I was going through it. It was not easy for me. True. And I didn't want to hear any sorry. Oh, sijui bro, sorry. Because sorry couldn't help. True. So it was very painful for me after the work that we've put in.
Imagine the struggles and
after everything. The money that we've spent. We've spent a lot of money. Kama sasa nimeoa na hiyo pesa. Kwa sasa nimeoa na hiyo pesa na bado niko na pesa za wedding bila hata kwa hitaji bila ku create any WhatsApp group. So I mean, it was a lot of money that we spent in that live recording. The outfit, the expenses of live recording. If you don't have $1 million, you cannot make it. Yeah, so it was very painful. At some point I disappeared online because I was going through it. So it's really very hard for me to even tell people. Even people who are close to me do not know about it. I know Masika tanimaliza. Sijaimwambia kitu kai. It was very painful for me. Sorry. But good news is we are doing the live recording very soon. We are doing the live recording and it's going to happen in Nairobi Cinema this time around. And we are going to charge the ticket. And this is not to charge you guys. This is not for any reason. I'm not looking for any money. It's just that we need that money, that support of yours to be able to redo this, because we've lost a lot of money in the previous live recording. So we want to do the mchungaji, same theme, mchungaji reimagined live recording. So we're gonna do it in a bigger way. Now this is gonna be big. my church, the church that I love so much, the Lighters, has accommodated my live recording, and they're willing to host you guys. So we are going to charge you very small amount of money, not to charge you for anything, but just to support this, because you know the pain and the things that I had to go through myself. That's now for us to redo it again. We need that support. Unless God sent to us a man who just say, okay, 1 million, pa, shika. My guys, mtakuja for free. But that's
there's a lot of cost that
there's a lot of cost that we need to cover. This time around, we don't want to waste your time. Like immediately after the live recording, nitakuwa nimelipa watu wa editing.
Post production.
Immediately after the live recording. 1 week later, we release the first song. We start releasing the songs so that you don't wait for so long. Yeah, so that's why we need you to support us in that way. You're supporting us. I'm not buying a car with your money, guys. Recordings are very expensive.
Very true.
That I'm still using a Samsung. If I was using an iPhone, then mngesema natumia pesa zenu. Lakini bado Samsung. But Samsungs are expensive though. But anyway, so please, when you hear this, feel free to support us. It's gonna be 800. The Lord has told us to charge you 800 only. Kwani eto ni kitu ya kunyima mtu?
Hapana.
Si kitu ya kunyima mtu.
Hatujawa limit ati hapo, mkitaka kuongeza
sasa kuna hizo sponsorship, kuna hizo VIP, but all of you are VIP, just that we are raising money instead of going and asking for companies that will make us compromise. You can support this ministry with your 800 and God will bless you.
Wow, awesome indeed. We shall also be here to ensure that we support as much as we can, to publicize and to do everything in our mandate to ensure that we are getting there. Tuko salama pale? Okay. To ensure that you are getting there. So as the information comes out, let us be there, willing and supportive to just support the ministry of Baraka Polepole as we grow together, as we go on. The support will be indeed make the Lord's doing to come even upon our lives, even to support. We can't wait for it. Tutakuwa hapo bado. We shall be there.
But also another thing that God spoke to me in this journey is, Baraka, I'm still a good shepherd. Before mchungaji live recording, even after. Because I thought that my life was going to be better after mchungaji live recording, because after that milestone things have to change, right? But now things became worse. Like I had gone through a lot now in this season than ever before. But God is just reminding me that, Baraka, you know what? I'm still a good shepherd. I've not stopped being a good shepherd after your live recording. So I'm still a good shepherd. So, even for you, maybe you are in the worst season of your life. Remember, God has not stopped being a good shepherd.
Wow. Such an amazing time. Maybe to reflect, looking back, is there one moment in your career that you feel was such a highlight for you in terms of, I know all of them have been highlights because God has given you grace over different stages, but do you look at a moment looking back and just saying, wow, thank God for this opportunity, it elevated me to, or it connected me to different sources that were able to even impact my growth?
I think I can recall 3 right now. The first one is Nairobi Chapel. Nairobi Chapel is the best thing that ever happened to me. That's where I come from. That's where people noticed me from. So that's my mother church. That's my church, So I'm grateful for that church. I will never stop being grateful for Nairobi Chapel. I started as a backup vocalist. I did well in my area of backup. Then I graduated to be a worship leader until I became a staff member. So I think I've grown because of Nairobi Chapel. They have given me the platform, and I'm so grateful. I can't take it for granted. I will never forget that church in my life. Also, another highlight is, I think that's the best highlights I can talk about. But also in terms of industry, music industry, meeting Pastor Mike was the best thing that's ever happened to me, because it's because of him that he's the one who launched me into live recordings in this country.
Wow.
Yeah, so I did my first live recording with him. And after that, so many other doors opened. So many people noticed us, and they started calling us because of Pastor Michael being God. Also, another thing is meeting Masi Masika has been the best thing ever. She gave me the platform in Salt and Light, and that has given me more confidence, more trust in myself, you know. So I think those 3 highlights, because if God has really used them to launch me in this country. Yeah, so church, Nairobi Chapel, and now I'm so, I think the other thing that is best for me right now is I've been serving with City Lighters for a couple of times, and them accommodating me in this particular season of my life. Like I was leaving church, as I said, but City Lighters has accommodated me, Manze. This church has embraced me. This church has showed me the love, has shown me the love. Like I've experienced love from Pastor Rev George. Like that's an amazing man of God, bro. Like he's just been there for me.
Wow.
He's been involved in my life. Has been encouraging me, and so I'm just grateful for every season of my life.
Wow.
I'm grateful for I think every season is my highlights, because in every season I come to learn about things, you know. There's no season that I face in Metoka without learning something. So I think all seasons are my highlights. Even this season, it's not easy, but it's also a highlight. Yeah.
Awesome. We give the flowers to all Nairobi Chapel. Receive your flowers. Pastor Mike Mano, receive your flowers. Masi Masika, receive your flowers. Pastor George, receive your flowers.
Especially Pastor
family,
George.
receive your flowers.
Stilettos family.
Yeah.
There is. Like that church is just amazing. Like people will notice your gift, and people just give themselves to serve you, bro. Unapata tu asiwariza nakwambia bro, sasa sisi ndo tunaanza kupanga sasa. Yeah, so that's a very close family to me.
Awesome. Currently, what is your favorite song? Ile song yenye siku hizi isha kama hujasikia.
Tayarejesha maono yangu, miaka yote iliyoliwa na nzige. Nimeona wema wako, nangeweza maishani mwangu. That's my favorite song. Oh my God, that song is powerful. There's also this song in you. Naenda mbele, neno lako laniongoza, lanielekeza, laniimarisha. There's that one. There's unioshe, nitaase nifanane nawe, ewe Yesu, nizamishe uweponi mwako That song, I listen to it every single day. Yeah, so those are my favorite songs. Na hii ya Spencer, inaitwaje hiyo song? Ya Kiluya. Ni Luo ama whatever. Yeah. Asante baraka zako, asante fadhili zako za milele, asante huruma zako, mapenzi yako yami. Kenya, the sound that is coming out of this country right now, I can't wait to see. Yeah.
Wow, awesome
yeah.
Indeed. When you're not into music, maybe what do you love to do when you're just out here now, you're relaxing? What's your hope? Tumefunga muziki, tumesema Baraka hii wiki hakuna muziki.
Hakuna muziki.
Tunataka tukupatie voucher uende mahali upumzike. Na huko hata tumefunga muziki. Utakuwa unasikia tu kwa umbali.
Jesus, hapo kwa hobbies pia nako. Hapo kwa hobbies nako bado. I think what I've noticed I like the most is going for movies. Yes, in my free times nakonga tu niko Junction I think hata amenijua. I go for movies, just watch movies in those big screens. My verse Jesus speaks naito sijui aje. They are watching the person just here. That's what I do for fun when I'm not in the music space. Also I enjoy gym. I know you can sit here, but I try. I do it. Yeah, I do gym in times where I'm not busy in music. Sports is my thing. Also, I think I get my energy from people. Just spending time with people. Like I enjoy calling people in my home, not in their homes. Like I enjoy calling people in my home and just cook for them Congolese food. And just, have these conversations, like just talk easy, of anything and everything. Yeah, so that's what I do. That's my hobby. What else? I love swimming, but nilizama
kunywa maji.
Nikunywa maji 2023. Nikasema sita.
Imetosha.
I love swimming, but I don't know how to swim. It's so bad, but it's okay. But also another hobby is driving cars. Good cars. Yeah.
What's your favorite car model?
Sai, Outlander. Bro, hiyo gari hapana. No masa. Hiyo gari yenye umewasha hata usikika mena. Haina sound like unaenda. Yeah. That's my favorite car for now.
About in the kitchen also you said you love cooking. What's your favorite food to cook?
My favorite food is musheveve. Yesterday I ate musheveve. Today in the morning before coming here, I had to make some ugali and musheveve. Yeah, so that's my favorite food. I love ugali. People who know me, ugali is my life. Ugali is everything. So the beginning and the end.
I think we need to baptize you a Luya name because at the rate at which you are going, you need a Luya name.
I mean, napenda ugali, bro. Manze,
any suggestions? Tumpatie jina gani ya Kiluya?
Otieno.
Hapo nyuma no. Which name should we give Baraka Polepole? Walter?
Watumishi ni crazy.
Watumishi looks so crazy. Josphat, which name?
Ama Kiplangata ni gani?
Hiyo ni ya Kikale.
Oh.
Wafula. Don't share name.
When I was in Mombasa, bro, I struggled. Hakuna ugali, bro. Uko sasa piki sima huko. Uko na sima. Ndugu yangu watu hamna sima. Shangaa ndugu yangu sasa mimi nitaishi aje huku nitaishije huku. 1 week baba. Wani baba sijaona sima baba. Kuna siku nyingine hapo tulifika home asubuhi na my friends kwa hiyo project ya Wanza. Bro, 4 AM tuko kitchen tunasonga ugali. Juu tulikuwa tumemiss ugali manze. I had some guys from Burundi, another one from Congo. You were like, bro, we can't survive in this country. Rice kila siku, rice daily, hazi. Mpunga hii nawe mekataa. Pika ugali hapo. So ugali is life. I love ugali so much.
Awesome. How was the experience in Mombasa? Weather?
Weather was not bad. Tulifika hiyo season poa yenye si hot sana na si cold. So it was an amazing experience. Wanza took care of us properly. Wanza is such an amazing human being. Yeah, so she took care of us. Transport was so easy. We had a bus that was taking us to and from.
Wow. Awesome.
Life was just easy. Like Mombasa, Wanza, life is easy. No pressure. No pressure. No, like, oh my God. Aki Nairobi tunateseka.
Nairobi ni mbio.
Nairobi sahi ukifika tao 3 AM.
Kila mtu na shughuli zake.
But Mombasa, you just have your money. Utarudi menona mbaya. Because life is very easy.
Nisaidie chai.
Kwa wananga haraka, bro.
Asa hiyo ndo shida, mimi niko njaa.
I remember kuna mse fulani tulikuwa tunapigia kuja tuchukue. mtu wetu wa bus akuja tuchukue. Ilikuwa around 10. Bro, mimi nishafunga kazi. Bro, tell me. Bro, nishafunga kazi. Tupatane kesho. Bro, sasa sisi tutarudi aje home. Hata nyinyi mchukue tu Uber. Tutafunga kazi manze. Huko hapana. Mombasa watu wako sawa. Mombasa watu hataki struggle.
Nairobi ndio watu wameamka hiyo saa 4 sasa ndio.
Bro, Nairobi. Uambie tu msasa wameongezea tu kitu kwa hiyo pesa unafaa kumlipa. Hata kama ni 3 am.
Atatoka vile atakuwa. Kutafuta is serious. Wow.
Mombasa is amazing. I'm actually going back there soon. I've been invited there. So hopefully I'm gonna have a great time again.
Awesome. What's your word, or what's your final word for any minister who is serving, or any person who is an aspiring minister? What's that word that you wish just to reach out to them in terms of how they should carry out themselves, or in terms of just the general bit of ministry? From you
guys. Love God. Love God. You cannot serve God without God. Love God. That's all I have to say. Spend time with God. When you love God, of course, spend time with Him. Read the Word. Don't get too busy until you cannot spend time with the Father. Because He's the one who called you. Then when you don't spend time with Him, you won't know His mind. So spend time with God. Also, have friends. Kuwa na marafiki manze. I know ministry is not easy. Kuna time na kwanga overwhelmed. You need people to talk to. So kuna wase wenye, for them you are nothing. For them you are just you. Yeah, just that, having that cycle helps. You are able to pour out your heart to them. They help you with advice and all. So have friends, spend time with God. Don't ever get so busy until you don't spend time with God. Otherwise, you'll be leading people to a place you do not even know. So please, that is the most important thing. This ministry will continue without us, manze. We found it, and we are going to live, and this ministry will continue.
Very true.
So you are not the savior of this ministry. So your life matters, your soul matters more than anything. The last thing is guard your heart. I know that there's a lot that's happening, the disappointments that we get in this ministry, people who promise to pay but never pay. You have your own struggle, you have to pay rent and everything, but people do not even pay you. Guard your heart, bro. Guard your heart. I don't know how you're going to do that. Just remember, guard your heart. Your heart is everything. That's where life comes from your heart, and everything comes from it. So if you do not guard it, if you do not take care of yourself, it's gonna be hard. Another last one, similar to what I've just said, take care of yourself. Take care of yourself. Have some off time. Go watch movie like me. Go watch a movie like me. Go to Prestige. Go to I don't know places where they watch movies here, but me and Ngong Road, kuna places kada. Go to Junction, just watch movies. Just just be yourself. Have people around you to whom you can be yourself. You don't need to sing for them to believe in you.
True.
Just be yourself. Have those close friends who mnaenda kibanda, mnaenda klabu, hakuna mtu atakujudge. Unaget sasa unajua ukiwa msanii kuna hizo places zenye wafai kuwa. Basi mimi niko na marafiki wengine tunaendanga klabu manzi. Tunaenda huko na Mercedes. Kuna mse fulani anaitwa Bonke hapa. Ni rafiki yangu sana. Kuna gari nyingine noma bro. Tunaenda tunapark hiyo gari hapo. Tunaingia klabu. Ugali pok, sosa. Wasa watacheka huko hapo unashiba tu mbaya. Sasa wewe klabuni ushakula hivyo unapata unaletea receipt ya 6 so unashangaa bro nimekula mingi hivyo unaletea 6 so. Yeah, so have such friends where you unaenda na wao hangouts na wao. That helps a lot to just release yourself, so that's what I can say for now. And also trust in God. Don't trust in men or anything. Men will disappoint you always. So put your hope in God. Put your trust in God. Don't put your trust in the gifts that you have. Yeah.
Awesome indeed. I believe it's been an awesome time just having the one and only Baraka Polepole in the building. Wow. The conversation has been amazing. Wow.
Yeah.
Learning and just knowing things in a different perspective, which is indeed beneficial for each and every one of us to just be able to understand the journeys and everything. So how can people get in touch with you? And before that, maybe, do you offer classes yet for vocal training?
Yes, I do offer classes, but I've been out of... I'm sorry for the people who've reached out, but I've not reached out to you.
Okay.
I've been in that season. I've been in that season where I just want to spend time with God more and just ask the Lord what He wants me to do. But I offer classes. I'm back actually. I'm now back. If I can accept to come here, that means I'm back. So I'm back. I'm fully back in the industry, in the coaching space. So please reach out from Instagram.
Or your social media handles?
Baraka Polepole everywhere. YouTube, Instagram. If you type TikTok, if you type Baraka Polepole, Facebook, you'll just find me.
Okay.
I have the best smile on my social media. So just see that smile, then
you get to know. Oh wow, amazing. Let's follow Baraka Polepole on all his channels as Baraka Polepole. Let's follow up because you've had more beautiful things are coming along. So for you to get information, you need to follow him so that you can be able to know, indio tunaenda tunasonga hivi. And also for the tours that he'll be doing across the countries in the world, you also get it through the channel. For the ministry that he'll be doing, you get it through his channel. So follow Baraka Polepole. It's just a minute thing. Chukua simu, Baraka Polepole, get to follow and be able to get the content. Thank you so much for coming, bro. Humble to be with you in this place.
All pleasure is mine, Mwanzo. Thank you for this platform. This platform is what we need for this generation.
Wow.
May God bless you so much.
Amen.
And I pray that all these podcasts will reach to as many people as possible. And people will be encouraged through this podcast. This is the best platform for you. This is the best platform for us ministers, Watumishi. So this is where you come and pour out your hearts. True. No one will judge you. No one will question. So this is a very good initiative.
Thank you.
I pray that God give us a lot of money. God pay pesa ama namna gani? God pay pesa. Useme okay, after my these projects I'm doing, whatever money I get there, I'm getting you a bigger camera.
True.
Yeah, so may God bless us so that we may be a blessing to this podcast, because this is really what we need.
Wow. Amazing.
Yeah.
What are awesome feedbacks. So the whole team you're hearing, it's indeed impactful.
Yeah, it
is. That's indeed positive, and we really appreciate.
The last one I listened to Anitwaje, then the amazing keyboardists. It was here lately. Mrefu. Bloodworth. That podcast was amazing. That was amazing.
It was vibes.
I got to learn from him. Got to learn
awesome.
Process once. Kila kitu ni process. I used to think this girl is aliwa tu ako hivyo. Kumbe I'll go through a process. So this is the best platform for us to just express ourselves. Upcoming musicians like me and other big musicians like Bloodworth, like Amore. I saw Amore here as well. Bwire was here as well. I saw Grace Kavesu. Oh my God, that's my favorite musician. Favorite worship leader in this country. So it's amazing, bro.
Wow, amazing. So ladies and gentlemen, until next time, keep it Watumishi Podcast. Thank you.
Thanks.